What's up, home bartenders? One of my favorite treats around the holidays is gingerbread cookies. These little guys aren't great, but the big ones, the homemade ones with the decorations and stuff, oh my God, they're so good. So I wanted to try to bring the gingerbread cookie experience to one of my homemade liqueurs. Let's do it.
All right, guys, I know it's almost Christmas, but this is gonna be an easy one. There's no long infusions. Our ingredients are simple. We've got sugar, we've got molasses, we got some spices, and we got some rum. Let's do it. So starting, we're gonna dump some water, a cup of water and sugar into a saucepan over some medium heat. We're just making a simple syrup here, so we're stirring that until the sugar is dissolved. To that, we're then going to add our molasses. We got half a cup of molasses. There we go, that thick, dark stuff. It's gonna give it a lot of flavor and some thickness. Probably gonna be a pretty viscous liqueur by the end, I'm sure. All right, give that a good mix. And next up is our spices, starting with our ginger. This is gingerbread after all. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of gingerbread. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, RobIMX. All right, level those off. 2 teaspoons of our ginger. We're also going to do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon going in. After that, we're going to do half a teaspoon of nutmeg and about half a teaspoon of cloves. I'm not a huge fan of cloves, so I went a little less than half a teaspoon. We're going to let that simmer a bit, but obviously, you know, these spices are not going to dissolve fully. All right, get the heat off. We're gonna let this cool in a water bath, an ice bath. So just a bowl full of ice and water, let that cool down completely, because the last couple ingredients we need is some homemade vanilla extract, just a little bit there, and some rum. I'm using Flor de Cana. You don't need an aged rum here. The molasses is gonna give it some dark, rich flavor, so don't waste your good stuff. All right, we have a cup and a half of rum. All right, give that a good mix, and if it's cooled, it's good to go. We're gonna just give it another little stir before we're gonna strain into our bottle. So we've got a bottle here, we got a funnel with a coffee filter. I started with a coffee filter. That was a little too hard, so I switched over to a cheesecloth. So cheesecloth is a bit more porous. Didn't take quite as long as the coffee filter would have. So, but get it filtered, get it bottled, slap on a sexy label, and there it is, our homemade gingerbread liqueur.
Okay, so here we are, our gingerbread liqueur, finished, bottled. Let's taste it. Smells nice, spices, molasses comes through. It is quite opaque. I would like it to be a little clearer, but you could continue to filter if you'd like. Ooh, that's nice. Rum was the right choice. The molasses really complements the rum. The spices, the ginger, the cinnamon. This does taste like gingerbread that's been like macerated into rum. So I hope you give this a try. I know we're very close to Christmas now. This doesn't need to sit around very long. Make the liqueur and filter it, and it's good to use right away. You don't need to let it sit and infuse. It'll get better over time, but it'll be ready. It's ready to use right away. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, we're gonna make 3 cocktails using our gingerbread liqueur. I know Christmas is only a few days away, but it's just in time. Make the liqueur and make some awesome cocktails, some awesome gingerbread cocktails. All right, so stick around for the next video and we'll make some cocktails. Cheers.